Scan it. There we go. Okay, it's all yours.
It's not often the public gets the chance to reach out, touch, and help an endangered species. But once a year, residents in the West Kootenays get to do just that at the annual Juvenile White Sturgeon Release. This year's release marked the 12th year of the initiative, which sees approximately 4,000 juvenile sturgeons released into the Columbia River between Castlegar and Trail.
Currently, there's an estimated population of 1,400 adult sturgeon originally in this river system, and they're not seeing any natural reproduction.
This fascinating prehistoric fish is anadromous, meaning it can live in both fresh and salt water, and is the largest freshwater fish in North America, reaching lengths of up to 20 feet.
So I have an example of a white sturgeon here, and when you're looking at it visually, you're going to see that it doesn't have any scales. It actually has denticles, which are these small little bumps in between the 5 rows of scutes. They feel like sandpaper. That protects the sturgeon from bacteria and different things in the water that can make the sturgeon sick. When you look, you can see these sharp points here. We have sharp points along the back, 2 down the sides and 2 down their bellies. Those are scutes, and the scutes are like a body armor for the sturgeon, so that's what protects them from predators. When you're looking at the sturgeon, they have small eyes. Small eyes make it difficult for them to see down in the river, so they depend on these barbels, these 4 strands off their nose. Their barbels are how they feel for their food, and you can see how this one's mouth's coming out. They have no teeth, so they actually suck up their food whole like a vacuum. So they'll suck up their food off the bottom. Looking at the shape of their nose, that helps them to dig around on the bottom of the river for their food. So they're able to dig down on the bottom with their kind of shovel-shaped nose. You can see here their nostrils, so they depend on their sense of smell as well for feeding. When you're looking at their color, you're going to see that they have a nice white belly. This is where they get their name, the white sturgeon. And they're very easy to camouflage from the top by being dark in color. So they're usually dark gray to black.
The Juvenile Sturgeon Release is a stopgap measure to save the white sturgeon population in the Columbia River, and the program is expected to continue for the next 20 to 30 years.
We have to ensure that these fish are going to be here long enough for us to do research and try and hopefully provide a spawning ground for them or have some successful spawning in the rivers. And because all the natural sturgeon are over the age of 50 years old currently, if we don't restock sturgeon into the river systems, we would only have the next 60 years to do research. And so by putting young fish out there, we are able to continue research and hopefully provide an adequate spawning ground for those fish.
For more information on the initiative, go to uppercolumbiasturgeon.org. For Go Kootenays in Castlegar, I'm Christina Krichkowski.